when leadership lacks AI fluency, what we almost often see is that AI gets delegated or handed off to technical teams with little strategic guidance from the top. And so AI typically becomes a technology-led instead of a strategy-led journey. The CIO or the CTO is often then tasked with like figuring out AI, but without clear direction or strategic direction or a clear mandate or business alignment, these efforts almost always struggle to gain traction. And so in many cases, organizations fall into what we know as like the pilot purgatory, where AI initiatives bubble up from the bottom, driven by enthusiastic teams, but remain siloed experiments with no pathway to scale. So we call that the bottom-up chaos. It's disconnected projects, no clear priorities, no unified vision. And so AI becomes completely disconnected from the business strategy. Teams run in different directions. Prioritization becomes impossible. And so the burden of driving impact falls on people who don't have the authority to change systems or reallocate budgets or push through the resistance. So it's absolutely like a core issue, that lack of strategic direction. And we're not arguing that technical teams or people on the ground don't play a key role in AI transformation. What we are emphasizing is that they cannot carry that alone, because their ideas need to be backed by leadership that is really providing strategic direction, that is willing to make space, remove blockers, and invest beyond the pilot phase. And perhaps also most critically, without leadership driving that longer term vision or having AI fluency, there's often little focus on building lasting capability. So AI becomes a series of short-term experiments rather than a sustained transformation. So it's something that we often see when leaders do not understand the substance of AI or what AI really entails. They gravitate towards quick fixes with often very unrealistic expectations of results. And that's why so many organizations actually struggle to move beyond the pilots, not because they lack the technology, but because they lack the leadership fluency that is needed to steer AI into the right direction. And that AI misalignment or lack of fluency costs much more than you think. Again, I want to emphasize this is not a call to abandon any bottom-up involvement. It's quite the opposite. We know that the best AI transformations combine top-down clarity with bottom-up energy and creativity. As you can see on the simple matrix on this slide, it really shows why the sweet spot lies in combining high energy with clear focus, because that's where AI transformation really happens. So leadership sets the direction, frames the priorities, and really creates the conditions for AI to thrive. And then employees bring those priorities to life with grounded and high impact use cases.